Make a Path presents Let's Talk.
Alright, Deadheads, let's talk The Walking Dead comic issue 142 predictions. Listen, we're going to go over three things right now real quick. The cover, the 3-panel preview, and a special behind-the-scenes image by the artist Charlie Adlard. Now, this comic issue is coming out this Wednesday, so be ready. That is June 10th. Now, if you're following the videos on this channel and you watch the Walking Dead comic cover videos, you know not all covers are panels pulled right out of the story. Some covers don't have anything to do with the story. But for those of you who have not checked out those videos, check those out because I don't just show the covers. We go over symbolism, we go over facts about the covers, and we break them down. There's tidbits of information, and it's fun. And if you're a fan of the Walking Dead comic, you have to check out the Walking Dead comic cover series right on this channel. The last one I posted was just the other day, and it was the No Way Out story arc. So check them out. Now, back to cover 142. This is an awesome, refreshing cover. It's showing us the fair, and to tell you the truth, I am hoping that we get a fantastic, huge, fun, spectacular fair in this new world. I'm not looking for all that, death, destruction, and mayhem right away. I want to see Alexandria prosper. I want to see it before it does fall, if it does fall. I want to see what these people are protecting, because that's important to the story. So I don't mind if this issue is a little bit slow and we're covering things at the fair. However, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this cliffhanger specifically is going to drive us nuts. Now, looking at this cover, it's actually making me think right now, this is the perfect stage for a slaughter, for a massacre. This could be the bloodiest issue and event in the Walking Dead history. I mean, look at all those people. Look how happy they are. There's so many people in one place. Could this possibly be the bloodiest event in the history of The Walking Dead so far? I tell you what, the paranoia is high. Either that or I am. Now, Negan looks like he's on the cover here. I personally am going to place my bets that that is not Negan. However, I always said that I think Negan has a plan B for the door. I think he did something to the door, did something to the lock, and he still manages to come and go as he pleases as a plan B, but he still wants to, get Rick to trust him and everything like that. But I reread the last few issues and I noticed something very interesting here, and it could prove that Negan is not tampering with the lock. If you look at when Olivia locks Negan up, it goes click. That's it. When Rick locks Negan back up in the jail cell, what do you see right here? Click, clack. It's right in front of us. I believe that is the proof that Negan is locked. He is not tampering with it, and it was a stupid accident on Olivia's part. Now let's go to the 3-panel preview. Right here we have Maggie, and I believe that she's just going to do damage control. I think that is the only thing going on in the Hilltop right now. This isn't a prediction. I don't think this is going to happen, but I personally would love this. But it doesn't really do anything for the story. We know Gregory is already hanged, but just for a visual, I think it would be interesting to open up issue 142 with Gregory fighting and struggling, and this is like a flashback to when they hung him, and getting Gregory hung as he's kicking and screaming and pleading for his life. How horrific that image is, you know what I mean, to hang someone like that, and then have Maggie wake up as if she had a nightmare of killing this man. I think that's a powerful image, and it says something, and it deals with character development, but I don't think they're going to do that. I really wish they would do something like that, but again, it's not needed for the story. So personally, at the Hilltop, I think this is going to be the buildup of some friction within the community, but I think that is going to be the main thing right there, and they might even still be looking for Carl. That might play into the story with the Hilltop. Now moving right on to Andrea, this freaks me out because it looks like there's a tear in her eye. I don't have a high-def image, high-resolution image, so I can't really zoom in, but I'm looking at it on my computer screen. If you want to go to Skybound's website, look at that. She has a tear in her eye, but she doesn't look angry, upset. It's like, she's looking at the fair and she's just like freaking thrilled. But then again, isn't that mill behind her inside Alexandria? Isn't that so is she outside of the walls right now? This is something I want to talk about in the comments until this issue comes out. Is Andrea outside of the wall? And that's definitely a tear in her eye. It has to be. The mill's there. Listen, I feel like something's going to happen with Andrea. I feel like something, not Andrea, Alexandria, I should say. I really, really feel like something's there. I want to say I think it's new enemies. I have this gut feeling. I don't know. I just feel like it's new enemies. And since Ezekiel has Michonne's sword, and we know in issue 145 the cover is right here. It's haunting. And blood for blood. Is Ezekiel dead? Does Michonne want to get blood for blood because of this? I mean, she left the guy, broke his heart, and maybe she's gonna get back with him, but now he's dead. Boom. That's tragic as shit. Is that what blood for blood means? Now, we have seen this exact image. Cover 145, boom, right here. When they killed the hunters, it's the same image. Is that a coincidence? Is that symbolic? Or is there a reason there? Does that tie in somehow? I mean, that's also interesting as shit. What is that about? Comment down below your opinions on that. Now, moving right on, we're going to go to Carl. Right here, before we even saw the behind the scenes, everyone pretty much knew You Like It Kid meant Carl was getting a new face. They were making Carl a whisper face. That's pretty obvious. But then, and I think this is why they let us see the behind the scenes with Charlie Adler. In this image, they are cutting a skin suit off of this zombie for Carl. Now down on the bottom it looks like a guy with a beard and mustache. He could be one of the workers making the suit, and to the left that's where we can't see that picture anymore. That could be them holding up the face of the suit or something, I don't know, but yeah, Carl's going to get a new face. So I think what we have is damage control to Hilltop, some friction going on with the community because of what Maggie did. Carl is dealing with, life now with the Whispers, and then Alexandria is dealing with the Fair and maybe possibly a new enemy. Now, if this isn't a new enemy, I was thinking possibly maybe Ezekiel and his crew on the way back to the kingdom with Michonne, maybe for some reason or whatever they get hit by either the new enemy or maybe a separate group of the Whisperers, and they get hit and raided or whatever. Now, the reason why I don't know if this is the case is because the Whisperers, we already saw they were split up. I don't know how many groups there are, but they did meet back up, so it makes me wonder, is there a roaming group? Can a part of the Whisperers attack and kill Ezekiel, attack Michonne and them on the road or whatever? Me personally, I am 70% new enemy, 30% a little tribe of the Whisperers that have broken off. Maybe a scouting party will run across Ezekiel and them. Maybe they'll take a shortcut to get to back home so they can go to the fair. I don't know. Something like that. Or maybe they go home and then make the trip to the fair and they get attacked on the road. I'm going to say specifically, I think it's more likely that somebody is attacked on the road for right now and not at Alexandria or at the fair. I'm still fearful that the fair is going to have some kind of slaughter. Imagine a new enemy pop out of nowhere and just slaughter almost everyone at Alexandria. That's a horrific image. Man, that would be just wow. Again, guys, like I said, I do believe we're going to have some happy, good feelings here at the fair. It's going to be nice. Hilltop doing damage control. Carl getting his new face and a new life with the Whispers. He's not liking it, but he's there and dealing with the decision he made. And I do feel like everything's going to be going good, and we're going to get one strong, heavy cliffhanger. So be prepared. Do not go on the internet until you get your copy, because I just have a strong feeling, I might be dead wrong, but I have a strong feeling there is going to be a very tough cliffhanger coming. Alright guys, that's all I got to say. Listen, look over everything I put up in this video and put your opinions down in the comments below. I love the comic book. There's no one, spying, there's no leaks, there's no spoilers. I freaking love this. You don't have anyone chiming in some shit they saw, while they were filming on set. It's fucking awesome. Listen, thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.